Fresh spark plugs on the Squid. Let's show you how to put them on. For Audis, they recommend changing the spark plugs every 30,000 miles. Either go with OEM or an OEM replacement. Grab yourself a T30, come over to the top of the engine, and you're going to want to remove this bolt right here. So you can take the wiring harness off the coil packs. The easiest way to get the wiring harness clips off is by pressing the wiring harness into the coil pack and then pressing the clip down and giving it a little pull. One by one, slide it back, pull out the coil pack. So you want to grab yourself a little flathead, pop it under the edge, and find a metal piece of the engine to wedge it on so that you don't break any plastic. And as you pry down, you'll see the coil pack pop up, pull the wiring harness back, give them a little tug. The back two coil packs are a little bit harder because there's no good leverage points to use that are metal. So you can just rest your hand flat and pull up as you press down with your wedge. And just like that, coil pack 3 and 4 will pop out. Something worth checking is to see if there's any oil on the bottom of these, and also checking down the cylinder tubes to make sure that there's no oil inside of there so that you know whether or not your valve cover is leaking. Grab your 5/8 inch spark plug socket, slap it down on the hole with an extension, pull out one by one, pop the new plugs in your socket. I always recommend threading them by hand at first initially to make sure that you don't cross thread your new spark plugs. Keep going until you get it as tight as you can get it by hand. Work your way through all 4, and then we're going to come back and torque them to spec. Special guest Chris learning to thread it in. Proper torque spec on these is 28 Newton meters. Go real slow and controlled, because if you go too fast, you'll get an inaccurate torque reading. Hear that click, pop back in each of your coil packs. When you press them down, you'll hear them actually suction into the top of the engine and seat properly. That's how you'll know they're ready to go. Do all 4 of those, click back in the wiring harness, install your T30 bolt, and then we're gonna hit the road and make sure that we don't have any misfires going on.
Let's go.
Now hit the road, take it for a test drive, make sure you got no misfires.
And I'm driving this time.
Drop a comment, let me know the last time you changed your spark plugs, and make sure to follow for more, where I show you how to maintain your Audi to last as long as a Honda.